Hello, welcome to Flycomm. I'm Harry, and today I'm going to show you a very quick run through of the coverage layer. Go into the project, we can change the view. I'll stick with hybrid for now. We can select the provider, the operator, the technology, whether we want to choose a signal metric or a quality of service metric, whether we want to look at samples or actually see the prediction. We can also change the environment, and we can also select a data source of particular range down to the hour and the minute that we're interested in, as well as various bands. I'm just going to run apply for now based on Verizon 4G RSRP. And we now have a heat map. Let's move this out of the way. So this heat map corresponds to the thresholds that are set in the bottom left-hand corner, going from green to red. This is fully customizable for our clients, both on the thresholds that are set as well as the colors. Now, if you want to look at multiple providers, you can do. But just before we do that, actually, let's have a look at the samples. So I'm going to go to sample mode, I'm going to apply. You can see here that we have all the samples in the polygon that are being used for algorithms to power the prediction. Now, it's very important to understand here that all the measurements and analytics we can glean from this platform is all without any requirement for GIS layers or being connected to the operator's core. Okay, very key point that. So now you can see that where the holes are, I'm going to run the prediction again, and voila, we have full coverage of the area. And this is also very accurate, depending on the number of samples, anywhere from 2 dB to 6 dB variation. If you want to look at multiple operators, we can do. We can select 2, we can even select all of them, run apply. And now everywhere that we go, we can see that there are the measurements for each operator with the best signal at the top and the worst at the bottom. We can also see the coverage reliability here is at 91%. This is for a voice call. We can filter different applications. If I want to look at video sharing, for example, we're down to 57%. If I want to look at it in an indoor environment, it's probably going to be more challenged. Here we're down to 15%. Okay, yeah, let's go back to vehicle for this. Okay, so here we have different ways to view the operators, but if you want to understand who is the best in a particular area, we can simply do best provider. Now the legend has changed from thresholds to each color is now representing a single provider. We can see the blue one seems to be the most dominant here. It might not be so clear for people, so that's why we have the statistics. It's very clear here. It's showing that AT&T in this area for 45% of it is the best provider, followed by Verizon, followed by T-Mobile. We can then see coverage statistics for each threshold, for the following providers. And we can also see the coverage distribution for each operator from the mean to the standard deviation. Then we have a list of all the applications and what the reliability is in this area for each provider. Very useful. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to show you the IoT layer, and let's just go with Verizon again. It's very easy to here we have trash cans. As long as you give us the location in a CSV format, we can then map them into the polygon. And here we just have 16 devices, and we have the IoT reliability here and the coverage reliability side by side. We can also map just relatively few, or here we have all the streetlights. We got this information for a small cell deployment that was being considered, and it's over 2,500 locations. So you can see that it's super easy to use, it's super accurate, and yeah, hopefully it gets some interest from you. I'd be more than happy to follow up with a call, or if you've got any questions, feel free to ping them over. We're here to support you. Hope you found this interesting. Thank you very much for listening.